Height, Klitschko, huge advantages in reach and height. Weight, Klitschko nearly 2 stone heavier. These are big disadvantages, but Hyde is so much quicker, and that might be important too. Hyde's been a pro now for 10 years. That is surprising. He's got a 93% knockout rate. Klitschko's on 100%. Hyde is mixed in slightly the better company, I would suggest, though. Only 55 rounds for the Ukrainians. It's a slender experience, really. Hyde has never gone beyond 10 rounds, and Klitschko has never gone beyond 6 rounds. Hyde is in his 6th world title fight tonight. It's the first for Klitschko. The bookmakers make Herbie Hide the favourite for this fight, 5-2 on, with most bookmakers. 7-4 against you can get with Klitschko. I did see 5-2 with one firm this morning. The draw is 50-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is sanctioned and conducted under the rules of the World Boxing Organization, and the officials appointed by the body are as follows. The supervisor in charge this evening, their president, Mr. Francesco Valcasel. The supervisor and representative for the British Boxing Board of Control, their president, Mr. Leonard Nipper-Reid, QPM. The timekeeper this evening, Mr. Bob Edgeworth from Bromley in Kent. And the judges at ringside, Mr. Raul Caiz from California, Mr. Harold Lederman from Orangeburg in New York State, and Mr. John Stewart from New Jersey in the USA. And the man in charge of the action this evening, our referee, officiating in his 40th world title contest from Chicago, Mr. Gino Rodriguez. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, on Sky Sports across Britain and around Europe, from the London Arena in East London, Docklands, it's big fight time! Ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by Ferexpo Mining, Frank Warren is proud to present tonight's main event for Queen and Country, for the WBO Heavyweight Championship of the world. Over 12 3-minute rounds. And introducing the boxers. And firstly, fighting out of the red corner. He's formerly from Kiev in the Ukraine and now fights from Germany. He wears the blue trunks trimmed with gold and weighed in at 17 stone, 7 3/4 pounds. As a professional, he holds a perfect record. 24 fights, 24 wins, 24 big knockouts. He's the former undefeated European heavyweight champion and WBC international heavyweight champion and the official WBO #1 challenger for the title. The challenger tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Vitali Iron Fist Klitschko. And across the ring, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed with red, he comes from Norwich in England and weighed in yesterday at 15 stone, 11 pounds. He holds a 32-fight professional record, 31 wins, 30 wins by way of the big knockout, with just 1 loss. He's the former undefeated British and the current WBO Heavyweight Champion of the world, making the 3rd defense of his title tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, England's pride, Herbie Hide. Referee Mr. Gino Rodriguez will now give instructions to both boxers.
Gentlemen, remember your instructions. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. And good luck.
12 3-minute rounds for the WBO Heavyweight Championship of the world.
And this is not a good time to go and make the tea, because Hyde has won 20 times inside the first 3 rounds, and so has Klitschko. Big punches, both of them. It might be quick. it might be explosive as well. Hyde, who's boxed so rarely in recent years, not enough. He's been overtaken by other pretenders for the big league. Klitschko, his first really big test, although he has held the European title in the past. What tactics will Hyde employ? And you can see with the two of them together there the massive difference in size, but Hyde is very quick. Did beat a big man in Tony Tucker in 2 rounds, a very old 39-year-old Tony Tucker. But when he fought Riddick Bowe and was giving away about 2 stone, he was knocked all around the ring eventually and was on the floor 7 times. So what happens?
Well, the difficulty here for Hyde is to get in close. This is very big man, very tall, long arms. So Hyde's got to use that speed to get close to him, to get inside, then let loose the fast combinations.
Klitschko with massive support, both in Germany and his native Ukraine. Is this his breakthrough night? Or does Hyde project himself forward and inspire talk of a showdown maybe with Lennox Lewis sometime next year? Expect Hyde to try to dart in and out, use his speed, get off fast combinations and then get away again. That should be the strategy, you would think. Not stand in front of Klitschko to let him unload that big right hand we've heard so much about.
Hyde's a fighter that needs that belief and that confidence in himself. He likes to be on top. He's a, what they call a front foot fighter. And really, Klitschko's got to try and exert some pressure to him early.
The other thing we don't know about is Klitschko's chin. He's never really been asked too many serious questions before now. And Hyde has underrated power. With his 31 wins, 30 have come early. Even though he's a heavyweight of about Tyson Holyfield type stature. Fast hands there. And he was away again before Klitschko could find an answer. He can be a bewildering man to fight Hyde when he's bang in form, as he was the night he first won this title in East London against Michael Bent down at Millwall. That was an electrifying display from him.
Well, Hyde's trying to lunge in and get those punches off, just falling short as yet, but that's an awful long way he has to get.
Klitschko lands for the first time significantly with the left hand. Just made Hyde give ground for a space or two. Just wonder how Hyde can cope with Klitschko's power. If he's hit by this big man, they do look like fighters from different weight divisions.
A lot of missed punches here. They're both falling short, very even round.
Welcome back to the London Arena for this fascinating WBO heavyweight title fight. Action from round 1, Herbie Hide and Vitali Iron Fist Klitschko, as they call him.
Well, neither one really connecting, just falling short. Obviously there's a lot of nerves in there from both of them. Hyde being very inactive. He needs to settle and get into this fight.
Hyde in the white trunks, and just to show you how inactive he's been, he's fought only 5 rounds during the entire duration of Klitschko's career.
And really, it doesn't matter how much sparring you get, it's no substitute for actual fighting.
Hyde has the reputation of being vicious with his sparring partners. He almost bullies them. But that's his way of preparing, his way of boosting his confidence. He's very hard on them. Now Klitschko gets him with the right hand, and he's got Hyde down in the second round. First time he landed with it, that chopping right, and this could be problems for Herbie Hide. First time he felt the power, and he's down. Oh dear. What happens if Klitschko can find another one of those? It's early in the round too.
How's Hyde going to react now, Ian? What's going to be going through his mind? He knows he can be hurt with that right hand.
Well, I was waiting for that to happen and waiting to see how Herbie would cope with it. It wasn't a bad knockdown. He wasn't really badly dazed. But he was on the floor, and that may do plenty to erode his confidence. Klitschko's looking for another one and finds it. Oh dear, and this time it is ease. Look at his eyes. This could be over in the second round. I'm not sure Herbie Hide is going to make this. Oh, he's all over the place. It is stopped in round 2. Vitali Klitschko wins the WBO Heavyweight Title, and Herbie Hide's world falls apart.
Well, I'm sure Kiev has just erupted with noise. He'll be a hero there tonight.
He just had too much power. Now, I did all week have thoughts about what had happened in the Riddick-Bowe fight when he was giving away a similar amount of weight, and remembering how Bowe kept putting him on the canvas 7 times, and he just can't give away that kind of weight.
No, that's always the crunch. It's a good big man, a good small one. It always goes. The big one will get through. We didn't know how good Klitschko was. We know now. We certainly know he has a big power in that right hand.